says the kids aren't gonna be able to do things. Like, they just say can't. And I'm like, you know what? We can do this.
Mallory and I met on a dating site. Majority of people were a little sketch, so it was nice meeting someone like genuine like Mallory.
Talked for a couple months, finally met up. We wanted to adventure together. And our plan was once we got married, we were gonna travel in an RV. And then we got pregnant with Micah. And then that's when everything changed. At 20 weeks, I found out something was wrong. We went in to find out if it was a boy or girl, so it was supposed to be an exciting time. And we found out that his long bones were 8 weeks behind. They told me that it was a lethal form of skeletal dysplasia and asked if I wanted to terminate. And at that point in time, I just completely shut down. Because that's not what you want to hear. And I said, no, this is the baby God gave me. We were told we'd have 50% chance of a typical child, and then 25% chance of one like Micah, and 25 we'd have a miscarriage. I don't think they really stand out per se to people in public, but when you start talking to them, or they ask, oh, how old is he? And they're like, oh, is he like 2 or 3? And I'm like, he's 7. They're like, oh. So they look a lot younger than what they really are.
I see a lot in hospitals. I see people waiting until they're retired. After I'm retired, I'm gonna do this, 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 and this. Retirement's not always guaranteed. I need to enjoy life now. I wanna carry that on with the boys, give them all the experiences I can. I wanted them to really enjoy a vacation, like a once-in-a-lifetime type of thing.
You gotta find your people, the ones that get the joke, who understand what you're saying for a word is spoke. You gotta find your people that put the needle in the groove. When you're together, you got nothing to prove. When you're together, you got nothing to lose.
Initially, with the jet skis, we thought that it might not be the best thing.
I'm like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that, sorry. Like, I don't see my kids doing that.
It was a requirement that you had to wear helmets, and they don't like anything on their heads.
Talking to Matthew and my parents, and I'm like, you know, everyone says the kids aren't gonna be able to do things. Like, they just say can't. And I'm like, you know what? We can do this.
And it's gonna look somewhat like this. I love that song, buddy. That's one of my favorites. How did you know? You're just awesome like that. So this suit is what we're gonna wear today, guys. It's gonna keep us protected from any water or the rain while we're out there. Just make us snug and warm, okay?
We've been friends since junior high. And when I was trying to come to Alaska, I'm like, well, I can't come to Alaska by myself with 2 autistic kids. So I'm gonna need help. Chris was like, absolutely, I'll come.
Good job, buddy.
We'll do these holes right there. You're doing great, pal.
And in 5 minutes.
Wow, Max.
Push it through, Max. Pop goes the weasel.
There he is. Good job, buddy. Good job.
He's gonna spray it. See, he's gonna spray
Wait,
it.
with
and
the
then
super.
put-
Can you push it down here, Sam?
Okay, you're okay.
Okay. Why don't we watch that, okay?
Now you really
Daddy
like
first
the
and then
blood.
Micah.
There you go.
You need one like Daddy's. You ready?
Jits.
Okay, awesome, buddy. Is it okay if I help you? Okay, cool. Thanks, buddy.
Want to hold the back? Go ahead and tuck this in for you.
Woo! You look awesome, buddy.
Most people who go out in the sound today are going to go out there with a professional captain, but today these guys are going to drive themselves out there. So there'll be some of the youngest kids that have been out on the tour, and we're excited to get them out there.
I've always set the bar high for both of my kids.
Some people will say they're not going to be able to do this, they're not going to be able to do that. They've already well surpassed a lot of those things.
They can do anything they set their hearts to. My favorite part was just seeing them walk out to the jet skis. Just right out, like no fear, just in the water and off he went, Charlie.
Go ahead, Max, run now.
So just seeing them relax and go with the flow and have fun, doing something new, was nice to see for them.
You want to get on it? Can I pick you up? Is that okay? Okay. Here you go, pal.
Don't worry. I'll drive it.
Where are you going to sit?
Max's helmet, I think, was a bit heavy for his little head, so he laid on the jet ski, which then the rattling put him to sleep on the jet ski.
He must have been in a happy place if he was able to fall asleep.
He's just asleep. He's like, I like this.
Initially, I was going like slow, trying to like make sure that everything was smooth, but then the one time I punched it, he was like really excited, and I think that was my favorite part. And then after that, I'd slow down, and I was like, "You want to go fast?" And he's like, "Yeah, it was Daddy fast," and I just punched it again. He loved it. I just love seeing him excited. That makes me happy. Yeah.
But when they were done, they did really fast circles. Max was like, again, again, again.
He loves going fast.
So he's like, he wants to do it. I'm like, go for it. Like, have fun.
Cutting straight to the front of the line, got my name on the list, give me room, step aside. I can show you how to have a good time, I'm that hard to forget, yeah, I'm one of a kind. Everybody trying to be somebody, I just wanna be like me. Be like me. Ain't nobody else like me. Be like me. Ain't nobody else like me.
So Matthew and I got divorced 5 years ago.
Even though we separated, we've always been pretty amicable. The reason being is we want the best for the boys.
What I've really tried my hardest and he's tried his hardest is that we put those feelings aside and do things with the kids, with both of their parents.
Hey, no, don't burn your...
Putting our differences aside to give the kids what they need and want to have fun and adventure with their parents.
You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel alright. The kind you wanna stay up with all night. You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel whole. They won't leave your side when you lose control. The ones that don't let you lose your soul. You gotta find your people, the ones that get the joke, who understand what you're saying for a word is spoke. You gotta find your people that put the needle in the groove. When you're together, you got nothing to prove. When you're together, you got nothing to lose.
I'm gonna get tearful, but I just I just want to thank Mallory for being the best mom that the boys could ever have. So it's hard. So yeah, thank you, Mallory.